trying out new makeup while spilling tea on how I ended up drunk at my in-laws' wedding. Hey guys, my name is Debbie. You're welcome to Debbie's Hive. So I did a bit of makeup shopping and I just want to review all of the products that I got with you while, doing a bit of story time. Let's get into it. So I don't know why these things happen to me. I don't know how I always, seem to find myself in these kind of situations. But for today's video, I got a couple of new makeup products. I'm really excited to try them with you. Actually, I really wanted to get like a new foundation and powder, but they didn't have the brand I wanted in my shade. So I ended up getting some other new products like this Get a Grip primer. I also got this Younger Beauty concealer. I got some new lip products. I can't remember the other things I got, but I know as I bring them out of my makeup bag, I would remember. So first off, we're going to start with primer. Now this is the Get a Grip primer. I've never tried this primer before. The sales rep did convince me to get it. She was like, oh, it's very good, it's very nice. And I've never really used primers that have this kind of texture, or should I say consistency. My favorite primer is this. I think I'll be taking this part off. Okay, yeah, let's remove that. So my favorite primer has always been the Zaron Oil Block Mattifying Primer, but I really wanted to try something new. Because sometimes if you don't blend the Zaron Oil Block Primer in properly, it's going to, like, your makeup is going to break. So I just wanted to try something else that I don't have to spend too much time trying to blend in, just so it doesn't affect the end product of my makeup. It's also that time of the month, so I'm breaking out like crazy. Primer done. We're going to wait for this to dry up a little bit. I think I applied too much. But then again, I need my makeup to last all day, because after this video, I also want to like shoot some short form content and also make another YouTube video. So I really need my makeup to like last for hours. I think this has dried off really well. Now for foundation, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Foundation. I wanted to get the L'Oreal foundation, but they didn't have it in my shade, so we're going to be using like my normal regular foundation. So now back to the story. My partner had told me his cousin was getting married, and obviously I was going to be his date for the wedding. I was really excited because I hadn't been to like a proper Owambe in a very long while, and I really just wanted to get out of the house. Now I remember it was myself, his friend, and then my partner. Yeah, 3 of us were to go for that wedding together. And just while we were sitting in the car, getting ready to go, I remember telling them I have like 3 agendas for this wedding. And for some reason they always tend to entertain my bullshit and my nonsense. So they asked me what the agenda was, and I told them I had 3 agendas. 1, I wanted to make sure I eat amala, ewedu, and gbegiri. Now amala and ewedu is like one of my favorite food. I feel like the Yoruba people, they definitely ate with that meal. That is one meal combination that just makes sense. Like it makes sense, and it hits different when you're eating amala at a wedding. If you're eating amala at an owambe, it's always going to slap different. It's going to taste better. Like most times when I buy amala from like restaurants, I don't get the full experience. I don't know why, but it's usually nothing compared to owambe amala. If you know, you know. So I was like, my number 1 agenda for that party is to make sure I eat amala and ewedu. And I remember like the last wedding we went for, they didn't give me amala, and I was really disappointed. So I said it was not going to happen in this wedding. I must eat amala. Second agenda was to make sure I have loads and loads and loads of fun. Like I said, I hadn't been to like an Owambe in a while, so I was really happy to go out, and I was ready to just party, boogie down, have fun, make memories, and all of those things. So that was agenda number 2. Now for agenda number 3, I don't even know what inspired me to say this, but I said agenda number 3 was going to be I wanted to get drunk at this party. Now mind you, I've never been drunk like all my life. In my whole how many years of living, like I've never been drunk. Maybe a bit tipsy, which is normal when you take some shots too many, but I just have never been drunk. Like, I don't know what it feels like to be drunk. So I said my number 3 agenda for this party was to get drunk for no reason. I don't know why. I just said it. And everybody was laughing because normally they know me now. I can hold my own when it comes to alcohol. I'm not in any way a big drinker. I don't even like alcohol, but alcohol is just one of those things that, you know, I take occasionally. I don't even like the taste. So it's like really once in a while that I really drink. But for some reason on that day, I said I wanted to drink till I got drunk. But I did not mean it, honestly. Between me and you, I didn't mean it. I was just talking. I was just excited to go out. And, you know, I just said that. Now we got to this wedding, really beautiful wedding, like the hall. Okay, so let's take a break from the story. Now, this is the Younger Beauty concealer. This is one of the products I'll be trying out today. This is in the shade SMC4. I'm really excited to try this because I've not really used Younger Beauty. Like, I've not really used their products. I think I've only tried their, what is it called? Their eyeliner, and it was okay. It was nice. I liked using it. But, you know, like, as far as their skin products, this is the first time. First impression, I think I like how smooth this feels. Like, it's just gliding in on my skin, and that makes so much sense. So now let's get back to the story while I quickly blend this in. So now we got to this wedding, beautiful wedding. I'm not even going to lie, that is like one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever been. Decoration, you just know these people actually planned their wedding. Like, they took time to plan, to make sure, you know, everything go according to the way they wanted their day to be. Decoration was nice. The food was amazing. It's as if God heard everything I said before I went to that wedding, because immediately I got there, the first thing they offered me was amala and ewedu, and I was like, yes, we are off to a great start. So I had my amala. Amala was delicious. 10 out of 10 minus nothing. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly everything that I had been dreaming of. And then I also ate, I think ofada rice. Yeah, I had ofada rice and ofada sauce. I don't really like ofada. It's not one of my favorite foods. It's not even something I like to eat, but you know, I guess that day I was in a good mood, so I was really just eating everything. I also had chops. I can't remember, but I know I was eating a lot. My partner had even like made videos of me, like they're sending me snaps of me eating because I was just stuffing my face with food. And then, you know, it was time for drinks. No, while eating, of course, there's 7 drinks. While we're there, my partner, his older brother, came for the wedding with one of his friends. Now, his friend is one very big guy in Lagos. Like, he has like a huge fashion house. He's a big boy, you know, and he came with, I think this guy came with his PA or something like that. I don't know, because the guy was just like at his beck and call. So I'm guessing that was his PA. And I don't know the conversation they had prior to getting to that wedding, but it felt like this, our guy, had given his PA specific instructions to make sure none of our glasses got empty that night. Like I told you guys, I don't really like alcohol. Like, I'm not really a fan, but I drink occasionally. I do like wine and I like champagne. Like, I'm a champagne baby. I love white wine. So fortunately, or should I say unfortunately for me, these people came with like cases of champagne. And that PA guy, like I said, I don't know what his Oga told him before they came to that party, but it felt like his primary assignment at that wedding was to make sure none of our glasses got empty. Now, first impression, this is a really nice concealer. I like how easy it is to blend, but I wish I got it in a lighter shade. This is like way too close to my skin tone, and I really want to know how good this concealer is going to hold. So I don't want to like add another concealer. If I have like 2 other concealers, I could, you know, add up to kind of like brighten it, but I really want to see what this concealer would do for me. The Younger Beauty concealer, I like it. If you're new to makeup, I think this is something you would really enjoy using because it's just so easy to blend. So now let's move on to contour. I'm using my Ezekiel concealer palette for my contour. So let's get some of this and just go over. So yeah, let's stop in our gist. So for every time I took a sip of my drink, this PA guy would just automatically appear behind me and top of my glass. So at this point, I've taken like how many glasses? I don't know. And you know, I'm just going, like, I'm just having fun. And that wedding was really lit. Like, the DJ was good. They were playing nice music. Now, I remember walking down to, like, the dance floor. And I'd seen my partner's friend, and it was like, Debbie, you that said your agenda at this party is to get drunk. How far are you, like, with your mission? I laughed. I was like, I've even been drinking. I've been drinking that champagne, but I'm not even tipsy yet. Like, I don't know what's happening. And then we just laughed about it, and it was like, don't drink again, or don't drink again. I said, no, wala. So we just, laughed about it. We had that conversation. I remember going back to my table. That same PA guy appeared, kept on topping up my glass. So now let's do, sorry, I'm trying to, should I say multitask? Like, I'm trying to do my makeup. I'm trying to put you guys on products I like, products I don't really like. And I'm also giving you a story time. So there's going to be lots of switch. So for blush, I'm also going to be using this same Zickel palette. I don't know. I'm just going to use this shade. I've been liking this really pink shade of late. So let's just do that. So I went back to my table. I kept on drinking. It just did not occur to me that I should stop drinking, because like I told you guys, I have like a very good control of alcohol. Like, I've gone out, I did take 8 shots, I did take 9 shots, nothing they do me. Do you understand? So I did not think that, some small champagne was going to have any effect on me. The next thing I remember was me just being on the dance floor. I was jumping, I was screaming, like I was jumping. When you are jumping as high as you can go? That was literally me jumping, just like shouting, screaming, I'm having fun! It legit looked like, those white girls, when white girls are like drunk in movies, the way they behave. That was exactly how I was. I was just jumping and shouting, and that was when my man knew almost something don't they worry this girl. So it came to meet me. It tried to drag me home. It was like, let's go home. I said, no, I don't want to go home. I want to party. Like, I was just having fun. Like, I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to be there. So we struggled for a bit. He managed to convince me that, it was time to go home. I was not okay. I was drunk. So even while we were trying to like get out of the hall, I could barely walk straight. In my head, it felt like I was walking straight. So like, I could tell you dead ass, like I didn't feel like anything was wrong with me, but my knees were wobbly. And while we were going, we ran into one of his uncles, and the guy was like, is Debbie okay? This my man said he does not even know how to cover for somebody. He said, no, she don't drink. She no dey okay. I dey carry her go house. Even in my drunken state, I was like, why do you have to give him all those details? Like, is any of that information necessary? Why not just say, she's not okay, she's tired, or so? Like, do you have to tell him exactly like that I drank or that I'm drunk? Like, why are you disgracing me in public? But that was it. And then he was able to like drag me into the car. We got to the house, and you guys, I ended up throwing up all over the house. We went through about 3 bed sheets that night. My partner would change the bed sheets and the pillowcase. I would throw up on it. He would change another one. I would throw up on it. And that continued for hours until I finally fell asleep. Now, the good thing about that night, I don't know if I should say, okay, not good thing, but by the time I was done throwing up, I had like one of the most restful and the most beautiful sleep. I woke up the next morning, no hangover, no headaches, no nothing. And that's to let you know that the champagne I drank at that party was original. Because most times when you take these fake alcoholic drinks, which is in circulation like all over Nigeria, there's like so many fake drinks. When you go out, they sell fake drinks to you. You wake up with the worst headaches, the worst kind of hangovers. But with everything I drank, with all the throwing up and all that happened, I woke up hale, hearty, and strong. So by morning, my mother-in-law, she called me on the phone. She was like, Debbie, I heard you were drunk at the wedding yesterday. I said, me, drunk? It's not me. I denied it flat out. Like, who's going to agree to that kind of thing? But of course, I'm sure she knew it was me. I was just whining her. So yeah, so that's the story of how I went to go and drink at in-laws party. And I'm just thinking of how maybe like after the whole wedding, how they will sit down to gist, to not be my matter. They will not say, this girl when our pikin won't marry, so that's what she did do. I've just been thinking of it. But like, I had so much fun at that party. I want my wedding to be that late. I've not done mascara Can you imagine? Even though I don't have like lots of lashes, I still love to do my mascara. Like, so this is the final look. I think I totally killed this makeup. Like, you cannot tell me this I didn't eat. Like, look at this bit, look at this bit. I just love how simple, how natural everything looks. It just looks like me. Okay, it looks like a better version of me, like a pro max version of me, and I'm loving it. So you know, that's the end of my story time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you don't repeat the same mistakes I make. Don't go drinking. Like, if they invite you to a function with your in-laws, be demure. Don't be like me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. These days I do my makeup and it's just not hitting the way it's supposed to, and it's driving me crazy.